The Impossible Game Mode episode number 3. Some people said we would get no items, nothing on this account, yet we almost have a full gear setup. All we're missing is some gloves and a little ring and we will be sorted. We've got our Cabbage shield, tier 30 shield, Rune dagger which is tier 40, full snake hide, initiate helm and the Cabbage cape going into episode 3. We've made some pretty big gains so far, but in this episode we're going to focus on levels. We'll probably get some stuff out of the Grand Exchange along the road, but I really want to get some stats up, so yeah, let's crack on with episode 3 of Budget Bekt. Look at this boy thinking he's good in his Inquisitors. You ain't got nothing on Mr. Cabbage here. Let's go. Nothing has bought in the past 3.5 hours, but that is fine. I'm going to change up some of these offers in the background here, and while I do, I'm going to talk about today's plan. I want to start training Herblore, and the only way I can think that I could get Herblore supplies is to make Barbarian potions. You can buy low level potions really cheap, like attack potions. There's so many coming into the game and not many people buying them up. So I could buy attack potions and buy either Leaping Trout or Roe or Caviar, and then I can make some of these here low level Barbarian potions. However, there is a massive problem here with my plan. To unlock Barbarian Herblore, you need to complete a few of the first steps with Otto over there at Otto's minigame. You need to do the fishing one and the firemaking one, and that there will unlock Herblore. I cannot train firemaking in this account, or at least I couldn't find a way to do it. From day 1 to now I've tried to buy logs, low level logs to train my firemaking off level 1, and none have filled. Every day I've put in an offer at 20%. Nobody is selling low level logs for 20%, so I cannot see a way to train firemaking. And with no firemaking, no Barbarian Herblore, which means I probably can't train Herblore. I have tried every day to buy a load of gums up, but none have come through yet. And that's 8 days of putting in offers for maybe like an hour or 2 each time. I don't leave them in overnight because I don't have enough GE slots really to leave everything in overnight, and I was just going for gear. Also tried some swamp tar and stuff just to make gum paste. None of that's came in the first 8 days. So we're going to have to go back to the drawing books on firemaking and Herblore for now, but I will work that one out at some point. Oh boys, I was just updating my GE offers before I head over to start training, and every time I do I put in offers on all the low level bolts. Since I got the steel crossbow anyway, I really wanted to get some bolts, and on day 3, since we got it, we finally got some bolts. We got some Pearl Bolts E. These have a special effect that adds 1/20th of your range level onto the hit in damage, which sounds pretty strange actually, but basically what it means, it ignores a monster's defense and just chucks a bit extra damage on based on your range level. If you're level 20 it only adds on 1 damage, so it's not a lot, but if you get up to like level 80 or something, it's 4 damage guaranteed, 100% has to hit regardless of the monster's defense. They're not the most useful bolts in the game, but they will be super useful on this account, and they're plus 48 range strength, so they will hit high even without that special effect. So we'll be able to use these in some dragons later on or something. That should be pretty cool. Leaving my G like this, and we're going to head over and start training. Okay, we have hit level 50 attack and level 43 defense. We spent like 3 hours over at the crabs here, and something in the Grand Exchange has updated. I'm going to head back over to the Grand Exchange, show you what we got, and then we're going to go back straight over to the crabs and train a wee bit more. There it is boys, we got 7,000 iron darts, a massive amount of darts for 1 GP. Iron darts buying at 1 GP is a lifesaver. It just means we can train our range up really high. The Swamp Lizard still hasn't bought in like a full day. I've had it in there at 18 GP. I really thought Swamp Lizard would be one that would buy pretty quick. I was kind of relying on it for my range training, but now that we have a load of darts, I do not have to, so that is awesome. Range will actually be pretty easy in this account, but one thing that is not easy is magic. I've tried every single day, every single staff in the game, and none of them have bought at 20%. Even the regular staff, even the regular magic staff, the one with the black orb on top, none of these buy at 20%. I didn't think anybody used these staffs like the ones from free to play. I thought they would have been super easy to get. Anything that could auto cast a spell would make magic training much easier, but it's just not happening. I've tried every staff I can think of. Even this staff of the Bobcat, the Clue Scroll one that I don't think anybody uses, nobody is selling it, and they haven't been for the past few days. Unfortunately, we're going to have to manually cast every single spell on this account to train our magic up. It's going to be pretty brutal, but it has to be done. We need to get some magic up. Today is date night, so I'm not going to be in RS. I'm going to jump back on in the morning. So yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Oh, there is a nice thing to log into. 2 things in the Grand Exchange, 3 things in the Grand Exchange have updated. No staff, unfortunately, but I cannot be mad when you're getting raw cod, which is great for training cooking and great for food. A swamp lizard, which is awesome for range, mage. I've been trying to get that swamp lizard for a couple of days now actually, so it's awesome that it's come through. Need to buy some grumtar. Now some of you might be wondering what to do if I can't put an offer in at 20%. For example, if an item is 2 or 3 or 4 GP. That's the only items in the game this affects. If I can't put an offer in physically below the 20% margin, It just has to be 1 GP. The lowest you can do. I am still allowed those items. I know it's only like 50% off, but I'm the cheapest man in RuneScape. If I can get anything for 1 GP, I'm a happy boy. Oh, this is actually a bit of a letdown. All these yak-hide meat I had planned to turn into sinew. I thought I could turn them into sinew for crafting XP. It says in the wiki, any meat that isn't rat, you can turn into sinew, but it must just mean bear meat and beef meat, because you can't do it with yak hide, which is a bit unfortunate, but we will just cook it all, get loads of cooking levels. Then we'll cook all the cod, and I will be right back. There we go, level 28 cooking coming in. I've still got a few cods left, but I don't think we'll get another level. That's a nice wee boost from, I think we started at level 17. So yeah, we got over 10 levels there in the oil cooking just overnight with that stuff that bought. I think I'm going to leave the cod offer in for more raw cod. 123 bought overnight. They heal like 7s. They're super cheap at 18 GP. Can't really go wrong. So I'm going to leave the offer in for cod. Hopefully get some more. They will be awesome on the account. Nothing to see here. Just your friendly neighbourhood cabbage man helping out the community. And here it is, lads. Headed over to the crabs, used a massive chunk of those darts I got for 1 GP, and we smashed out level 40 range. All the way from level 30 to level 40 there. We can now use green dragon hide on the account. We hit level 42 range there. We kind of wasted a load of darts at the end, though we weren't picking them up. At the start we were picking them all up because it was really important, but a load of iron darts have bought now, I think 8,000 at 1 GP. I'm hoping more will buy for 1 GP. I probably shouldn't have just wasted all them darts, but we'll see. Still no luck in any of the herb lore supplies, but hopefully some will come through soon. Oh, it is not looking good in these darts. 3.5 hours, no more iron darts have bought, so we're pretty low on them. Still no herb supplies. I was thinking of tree and prayer, could do pest control to get me up to level 40 and then get that ectoplasmeter, but apparently you need level 25 to even get any prayer XP over here, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do to get from level 14 to level 25 prayer, but once I get to level 25 it should be fine. Alright, I cannot find anything to train my hunter with. I've tried all of the wee tier 1 things, bird snares and all that, but I left an offer in for 4.5 hours on a noose wand and it finally filled. Took the full 4.5 hours nearly to fill there. I was over at the crabs just training. We hit level 49 defense and level 48 range, which is pretty sweet. But we now have a noose wand and I would never really be excited about this, but I can't find another way to start training hunter, so this is pretty awesome. Couldn't get a bird snare, couldn't get any other things to train hunter. We have got level 1 to level 9 with Varrock Museum. We now have a way to train it, so that is awesome. Oh boys, this hunter training method is so slow. It takes ages to find where the thing is, and then you only get a 48 XP drop. We got from level 9 up to level 12 anyway, and we can now do the quest, the Ascent of Arceus. The Ascent of Arceus. This unlocks an awesome Nightmare Zone boss, and it gives a bit of hunter XP, so yeah, let's go do that. Right, before we can start that quest, we need to get 20% Arceus Favor, and I forgot how broken this library is. You need to go to the library to get the Favor. RuneLite has this plugin that just shows you where every single book is and it remembers for the next time as well, which is crazy. Once you hand in all the books you get XP lamps and you can put these on either magic, which is awesome, or runecrafting, which will also be pretty useful on this account. Might be my only way of training runecrafting because I can't see any way we're going to get essence. Unless essence buy at 1 GP. I have actually tried that many days, you know, since I started I've tried to buy a little bit of pure essence. None has come through yet, but maybe it will. But yeah, we can train our magic with this and we had no access to any staffs, no way to autocast. I was thinking I would have to manually cast every single spell to train my magic, but these books actually give a crazy bit of XP. Have a look at this. So this won't look crazy because only 11 times my level, but I am only level 7 magic. Every single time I get another magic level this gets higher, so I got 88 XP, 99 XP, 110, 110. We got from level 7 to level 11 magic there in a couple of minutes really, because getting those books took no time at all. Here it is, another round of books, and we've got enough Arceus Favor to head over and do this quest. We started at level 7 magic and we've only been here for maybe 15 minutes, and have a look at this. There's level 12, level 13, level 14, level 15. Don't think we get another one, do we? Yeah, we get level 16, we don't make it to level 17. There we go, level 16 magic on the account from level 7 in about 15 minutes. It's not the quickest method, but it's much better than having to manually cast every single spell. Oh, there it is, boys. The Ascent of Arceus quest complete. This gives us 5 hunter levels, a couple of runecrafting levels, and it also gives us another teleport to Zaya, which is pretty awesome, although I've no access to soul runes and we are kind of run out of teleports to Zaya. But the main reason why I did that quest was it unlocks the lowest combat Nightmare Zone boss you can get. Level 30 combat, I think it is, the Trapped Soul. And because we don't have the best gear, and we probably will never have the best gear on this account, having a low level Nightmare Zone boss will just be awesome. Really good. Good morning, day 10 on the account, and we managed to buy some sinew overnight. It's awesome, you can turn into crossbow strings, so that's low level crafting levels out of the way. I'm going to leave that offer in, try get some more. I did try with meat in a previous one, but just wasn't buying. Runecrafting grind is going well, there is level 6 runecrafting on the account. Then I headed over and completed, what is this one, Priest in Peril? Yeah, the Mauritania quest. Priest in Peril completed, we got level 18 prayer. And that unlocks all of Mauritania, which is going to be awesome in this account later on. Nightmare of Ashihama, Theatre of Blood. But there's actually something awesome low level in Mauritania. Welcome to Rufus Meat Emporium. This here's a meat shop over in Canifis, and because this place is full of vampires, he does some serious business. Because of that, he can sell all of these for 1 GP each, the lowest possible price in the game. Just for the meats though, I don't think the boys over here like the fish, they're a bit more expensive. I think some of them might actually be cheaper than, no, they're not cheaper than 20%, they're close though. But get this does not only allow us to get 99 cooking if we wanted, we can also use 2 of these meats to turn into sinew and then turn them into crossbow strings. So this here is crafting and cooking out of the way in one shop. This shop is insanely overpowered for this account. There is level 29 cooking coming in and level 30 cooking. I cooked all of the meats I'd bought and then headed over to this range. I thought you could turn cooked meat into sinew to make crossbow strings. Apparently you have to do it with raw meat, so massive fail by me. So I headed back over to Canifis, bought a load more meat, and then I came back here with a fishing trawler teleport, then chartered to Catherberry for 1.6k. Pretty pricey, but there's a range right beside the bank there, so it'll be super easy for making this oil sinew. And here we go, our crafting method on the account. Use some raw meats on the range here. It has to be a range, can't be a normal fire, and you can turn raw meats, it has to be bear or beef, into sinew. You can't use yak meat, you can't use rat meat, but you can use the other 2. It gives you a tiny bit of cooking XP, and you can actually burn these, which is pretty funny. Maybe just when you're super low cooking level, you know. But yeah, I'll be able to turn all of my meat into sinew and then into bowstring. It doesn't give a lot of crafting XP, it's very slow, there's 2 steps to it, and doesn't give much cooking XP, but at least we can train crafting, which is pretty awesome. I'm sure I'll find something else later on in the account that is good. Nothing bought in the last 2.5 hours. I have been trying to get pure S. I would love to train Runecrafting, but it's not looking likely. I've tried it for the past like 5 days, no essence is buying. I've also tried to get an Addy crossbow every day. Listen to this, I want to get Ruby E bolts in this account. Crazy plan, because it'll probably never fill, but if I can get Ruby bolts, I can do the Theatre of Blood. I know it's like endgame, I know I'm thinking 100 steps ahead, but I think Addy crossbow and Ruby bolts would just be insane in this. Gonna update these offers and head over and do a bit of questing. I was just heading over to do a bit of questing and something updated in the Grand Exchange. A spot of your cape. This has a 69 hunter requirement. It's got some stats, but not very high. But the reason why this cape is good, it's minus 4.5 kg. Super light. I think it's like a graceful cape with a bit of stats on it, so it's actually better than a graceful cape in some places. But yeah, we need to get 6900 before we can actually wear this thing. But that's awesome. We got it for 311 GP as well. Super cheap. That'll be a pretty cool cape later on in the account. Oh, why am I so greedy? Why couldn't I just wait one more tick? One more tick and I wouldn't have to run the whole way back to fight this dude again. We died in the Mountain Daughter quest, and that is a savage run if you don't have teleports to Cami. But yeah, we only have to go the whole way back over. I might just wait the 8 minutes or whatever for minigame teleport, go the whole way to Barbarian Assault, and then run the whole way back over. I'm actually safe spotting this bear because I'm so scared of him. I'm not running the whole way back over again. That was brutal. This quest is supposed to take like 30 minutes maybe. If you don't have stamina pots, 30 minutes. You could probably do it in 20 with stams. Took me about an hour, but that is Mountain Daughter quest completed. I know it's a quest reward and I definitely can't use it, but have a look at this helm. It's really strange. I didn't think it would have any stats. I thought it would be a cosmetic helm. This thing has crazy defensive bonuses, almost as high as an Initiate helm. It's like a tier 20 helm. But look at the magic defense. It's -1 on this helmet, +7 on the bear hat. And the bear hat you can wear at 1 defense. It's like the most overpowered 1 defense helm in the game, I think. I had no idea it had any stats, but they're actually pretty good. Not going to wear it. It will be really good in Soul Wars to stop me getting barraged, having the extra magic defense, but I don't think I'll wear it, even though it looks like a bit of a boss. But yeah, there you go. Bear hat is pretty overpowered. Just ignore my hat in this one. I know it's untradeable and know I'm not supposed to be wearing it, but I like the look of it. There's level 49 range on the account. I won't use this bear hat at any bossing or anything important. I just had it on this clip. I forgot to take it off. Wink wink. Oh no, we missed level 50 range. Sorry, I was just recording something on the other account, but there is level 50 range coming in. We now have 50 attack, strength, defense and range. The stats are looking pretty even there. Magic's still very low. Nothing is bought today, unfortunately, but we are going for some pretty big stuff. We're looking for like rune armor and all that. Hopefully we can find something today, but that is awesome. Level 50 range on the account. Oh boys, there it is. Just logged in after lunchtime and have a look at that. I'm trying to buy more herblore supplies. Still not having any luck with them. But we got 7,000 more iron darts. That's the full buy limit of iron darts. That'll get us like maybe 55 or 56 range. That is pretty awesome. Another 10 hours and no staffs have bought. I put in another offer for darts as well and no more came through. They're so like strange. Once a day maybe they drop to 1 GP. I'm hoping after I put this next video out showing the really cheap iron darts that they still buy. But if not, I'm going to try stock up at least like maybe 20k then before the video goes up. But yeah, hopefully we can get a staff eventually, but they just are not buying at the minute. Same with Pure Essence. I've left them in now for maybe 4 days on and off, you know. And no Pure Essence have bought at 1 GP, so it looks like we're never going to get runes in this account, which is quite brutal. I'd love to get runes. If not, we can still outget the Fountain of Rune and all that, and we can train up using RKS Spellbook, but it would just be a game changer if we get some runes on this account. Right, Cabbage Man is an optimistic guy. I'm going to carry on playing as if this Pure Essence offer is going to fill, even though it's been in for 4 days and nobody has sold any Pure Essence. They're only at 2 GP, they're 1 GP off, so I've started buying up in sold heads and all. I will never be able to use these unless I get like some soul runes, so I'm just hoping we get some Pure Essence. This me mining in the background has got nothing to do with Pure Essence. I'm just training mining here. Nice AFK place to train mining actually. Even with a bronze pickaxe you can do a full inventory and then you can just drop them all, so yeah, it's pretty chill. Get some mining levels and hopefully this S fills. I don't know, it might take a month, but it's gonna fill. This one isn't very exciting, but it is an upgrade on the account. We managed to buy ourselves an Iron Axe just after those unsold Harheads. There's the history if any want to have a look at that. But yeah, Iron Axe, 8 GP, I'm definitely going to take it. They're like 42 GP or something mid. So yeah, we got an Iron Axe, upgrade over a Bronze. I'm going to put another offer in for a different set on Unsold Heads. Hopefully we can get some Prayer XP eventually from these. There is level 9, 10, 11 and 12 woodcutting coming in. And there we go, level 15 woodcutting. We can now chop some oaks and that'll be a wee bit quicker. And there is level 36 woodcutting. That's the requirement for Lost City quest. So if we ever get like a Dragon Dagger or a Dragon Longsword, we're going to do that quest. If not though, I'm going to avoid doing that quest. I know it's a quick one, it's easy to do, but if you unlock that Nightmare Zone boss, he's a wee bit stronger than some of the other ones, and it'll just make Nightmare Zone a wee bit less AFK. And I want to get really high stats on this account as easy as possible, so we're going to be doing a lot of Nightmare Zone in the future. Does this clip look a bit blurry? It's just me, I don't know, it's pretty weird. There's level 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 and level 19 mining coming in. And here it is lads, have a look at that total level, 499, and this here level is actually really important. You cannot play Soul Wars in old school RuneScape unless you have over 500 total levels, and there it is. We have now got what we need to head over to Soul Wars and try get ourselves this ectoplasmeter. I think I'm going to get completely destroyed at Soul Wars at my low level combat with these stats, but we're going to go over and give it a go anyway. Oh, the next few moments in Cabbage Man are going to be pretty deflating. We cannot play Soul Wars unless we bank the legendary Cabbage Cape, so we're going to have to put that in while we're on this grind, but it'll be back out soon enough. Oh, this is hilarious. All these high level accounts can't wear their Evas in Soul Wars, so they all just leave really expensive bolts on the floor. Going to pick them all up. Obviously I can't use them in the account, but I can alch them later if I get some runes, or I can maybe alch them at the Fountain of Rune or sell them to a shop. Free money, and the cheapest man in RuneScape is definitely going to be taking that. Everybody is kind of picking on me because I'm the lowest level in Soul Wars. Got completely wrecked many times in the first game. We only got away with 3 seal, and we need to get to 250, and the game is like 15 minutes. So you're looking at like 12 seal per hour if all the games were like that. In our second game though, we absolutely smashed it out of the park and got 22 seals in one game. Then our third game, we just completely smashed it out of the park. I got really good at this, worked out how to get the most points possible. We got 36 points in game 3. Actually, that's a lie, it's not the most points possible. Then I realised you could loot other people's soul fragments, and I brought in Bekt and started killing monsters on him, looting all the stuff in this account and just farming Soul Wars disgustingly, really sweaty. Managed to get 250 points in like maybe 2.5 hours, just really, yeah, disgustingly quick. I thought this was going to take me up to 20 hours. Took me about 2, which was pretty good. So I got the 250 points, but we actually cannot use them yet. You can't even buy it until you hit level 40 prayer. I thought it'd just be level 40 prayer would be like a requirement to use it, but you just can't buy it from the shop yet. So we need to get level 40 prayer, go back over there and buy that. There's level 57, 58, 59 and our first level 60 on the account. Level 60 strength coming in. There's level 51 attack on the account, and then we got 52, 53, 54, 55 and level 56 attack. But speaking of attack, we just bought 200 attack potions for 1 GP each, which is awesome. We still don't have any roe or any leaping trout, but that is half the puzzle for the herblore training. I have worked out fire making. Have a listen to this. So I assumed I needed level 1 logs to train my fire making, but I actually never need to pick them logs up. You can use a tinderbox on logs on the floor to light them, and that will give you fire making XP. As the cheapest man in RuneScape, if I don't need to buy my own logs, if I can just burn other people's logs, run about, do a bit of arson, and get some fire making XP from that, perfect. I can actually train fire making this account without ever having any logs, which is pretty crazy. But that's what we're going to do in the start of the next one. This episode has been insane for levels. We've went from level 363 to level 520. Over 157 levels gained in one episode, which is pretty good. We didn't get many big gear upgrades, but that's fine. They're not going to be in every single episode. In the next one though, we've got some pretty crazy stuff coming. I don't want to throw out any spoilers or anything, but this is editing back, talking to you guys from the future, and yeah, next episode is pretty sweet. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. We are going to end this one here because it's already super long, and I really want to get to editing the next one because it's pretty cool. Next one will be out very, very quick because yeah, I'm just pretty excited to show you guys it. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I will catch you very, very soon with episode 4. Take it easy. Bye.